Nightmare Alley was directed by Guillermo del Toro, and I had a blast watching this film. I think that this is one of my favorites from Guillermo del Toro, but not one of his best, in my opinion. I think that the best is, of course, The Shape of Water and Pan's Labyrinth, and of course the Hellboy movies, but overall, I think that this film really does a lot when it comes into the cast. The cast in this film are extraordinary. Bradley Cooper, Cate Blanchett, Rooney Mara, Willem Dafoe. They all had great chemistry all together, all around. Toni Collette, Richard Jenkins. I think that the actors here really do play a large role into the overall story in terms of the character development, with Bradley Cooper especially as the main character. I think that this film explores many different themes in terms of hubris and in terms of trying to go into one mindset and then exploring a different side, exploring a lot of different sins, of course, exploring the many different sins of greed and lust. The thing is, with this film, it explores a lot when it comes into the examination of going and seeking fame, but what fame does to you, and then of course the downfall from achieving the high status and achieving your fame. Because what Bradley Cooper does brilliantly here is be a relatable character, but in the end of the day, it is basically his eternal damnation, where he achieves everything that he wanted and he wants more, but then by the end it just unravels onto itself. So I think that this film really does a lot when it comes into exploring the mise en scène, the aesthetics with the film. I think Guillermo del Toro does great in terms of exploring the time period as well. A lot of his films do have a fantastic color palette, great use of lighting and colors. So a lot of these shots in Nightmare Alley does show a significant great deal in terms of establishing mood and atmosphere. The music in this film is great. Again, Guillermo del Toro does a great job selecting his composers. I think that Nightmare Alley does show a great strength of Guillermo del Toro in terms of, character development and story. Again, this is his first film that does not feature any creature or monster or any of that of any of his previous films. So I think that this is a straightforward narrative. It establishes a lot of terms of the film noir, character tropes and cliches, but also the femme fatale and everything when it comes into a film noir aesthetic and genre. So I think that this is a great entry into his filmography, into his career. The only negative I have was that at times, yes, you do feel the runtime. It does feel slow in certain parts. By the second act, yes, there is a moment where you have to reflect on certain things that happens in the story. But then by the third act, by the big reveal, then of course it starts to pick up more and more. I just think that maybe you could have shaved off maybe a few minutes here and there. I think the positives here really do outweigh the negatives. So I think that a lot of the viewers and people who watch this film would realize a lot by the end. And if you watch it for the second time like I did, I saw this movie twice, and I think that this movie really does a great job at establishing the atmosphere and the mood, and also just the overall world that he's building. I love how Guillermo del Toro not only creates the story, but also creates the world as if you're going through the world with these characters. So it's a great time. So I had a lot of fun with Nightmare Alley, guys, and I'm going to give it a solid B+. So guys, what did you think about Nightmare Alley? Did you like it? Did you hate it? And tell me down in the comment section down below, which is your favorite Guillermo del Toro movies? I loved all of his movies, honestly, but in terms of ranking, I would love to know all your rankings from his movies. And guys, if you watched it this far into this video, thank you so very much. I really do appreciate it. Please don't forget to like and comment and hit the subscribe button and the bell to get notified when I upload new videos. I hope you guys are having a great day, and I can't wait to hear from you very soon. Peace out.